Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and today you may notice that I'm beautifully bronzed and very tanned. Niles notices. I mean, look at the whiteness to compare. I mean, we're like different species. So the reason why, oh my goodness, cat hair. The reason why I'm looking so bronzed is because I have just come back from holiday. I have not been to a tanning booth, I have not had a spray tan, I have just been to Greece. I feel like it's natural, even though I have really pale armpits, so I apologise for that. And I also have a really strange pale patch here where I must have put sun cream on and then scratched myself. So today, what I thought I would then do a video about was some tips for holidays. Let's kick off with point number 1. Always take or buy a guidebook. I know it's silly because the internet is there now, but guidebooks do have little tips that are so helpful in them. So they will tell you ways and roads that actually exist, whereas Google Maps, as I discovered, can take you up into a mountain where there isn't in fact a road. So this will always tell you the correct way to get somewhere. They are very good to take with you, so get them. Point number 2, not 4, 2. Always remember your passport and your money and your tickets. There's a really clever way now that you can get your boarding pass on your phone, which was amazing because I don't have a printer, so there was just the boarding pass on my phone and you just scan it in and it's great. My friend got this for me a while ago and it's really helpful. It's from Wild and Wolf. I don't know if they still make them. It was quite a few years ago that she gave it to me, but they're great. So it's got little pockets for everything. It's got little bits for your passport to go in. It just then means that everything's all together and you won't lose it. So as long as you remember this, you'll be fine. Point number 3, attempt to speak the language. It doesn't matter where you go, and if they think that you're stupid, I'm sure people appreciate it when you try and speak the language. In Greece, the fact that I said an occasional Greek word, it just made them look like they were so happy and they said it back to me and it's great. So even if it's just really simple phrases, hello, please, thank you, and good morning and good night. They're the only ones that I know. I also happen to know a swear word, but I didn't have to use that, luckily. Just learn a few or get them on your phone. It's so simple and I just think it's so nice because then they look so happy and they go, oh, but in a language. Point number 4, don't get burnt on your first day. It's not worth it. I have done this before when I seem to think that somehow I am invincible to the sun, even though I'm very pale and I wear factor 30. Don't stay out in the sun all day. Don't do it. Even if you're really tempted, do not do it. I tell you now, do not. Put sun cream on more than once in the day and then have more time in the sun as the days go on. Because otherwise, if you get burnt on the first day, you'll ruin the rest of your trip and you'll be burnt and look like a lobster. Point number 5? Is it 5? I think it's 5. Buy an inflatable. I'm sorry, they might just be for kids. This one isn't because there's a woman on the front, okay? This, I actually saw it on ASOS, but then I found it cheaper on Amazon. So if you ever see anything on a website, always check that Amazon hasn't got it cheaper because sometimes it will do, or even eBay. So this is an enormous rubber ring. It took me about the first day to blow it up and about the last day to take it down, but it is so much fun. And if you're like me, and you can't necessarily lie in the sun for that long, if you've got a pool or you've got a sea, then sit in this and then it just cools you down. So I always recommend having an inflatable, and now this will come with me on other holidays because I'm going to get my £15 worth. Point number 6, try local food. If you're in a different country, don't just go for stuff that you can get in England all the time. So if you're in Italy, have pizza, have pasta, have gelato. Just love Italian food. In Greece, eat as much fish as you can. I absolutely adore fish, and I'm really naughty actually because I do stick to what I know. I love calamari, I always eat calamari. But you know, branch out, try something else if you're away. There was a Chinese restaurant there. I mean, who goes to Greece and then has Chinese? Go to China. Try local cuisine because it will branch out your mind of food consumption. Point number 7, don't ruin your time by taking lots of photos, but do take photos. This holiday, I've hardly got any photos at all, but I think that that's really good because instead I have memories because I was just relaxed and chilled and I loved it. So take photos, but in moderation. Point number 8, always take a coat or a jacket or something for the plane. I almost died on the flight home because I was so cold. In fact, I may well have got hypothermia. I'm sorry, these people who come into the airport in a hot country and you're going home to kind of half the degrees that you've been in and they're wearing shorts and flip-flops. If you're one of those people, I despair for you. I do. I really do. Point number 9, enjoy it. I would love to think of a point number 10 because it sounds like a nice number to end on, but you know, this has been kind of random, so I'm going to end on number 9, which is just have fun. Enjoy it while you're there because they always go so fast. Just chill, relax, don't spend too much time on technology, enjoy the surroundings that you're in because when you're home you can be on technology all the time, and I am slightly bad at this. I will check Facebook and I will do things like that and it makes me cross because then I think I shouldn't have done that. Try and cut off as much as you can unless there is an emergency, in which case, you know, you're allowed. Sat on €1, 20 cents. So I'm going to end it there because I didn't want this to be too long. If you're going on holiday this summer, do all of those points. Remember the inflatable, please. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel on the little button below. It doesn't take a second, doesn't take a second. These cats would do it if they had opposable thumbs. Have a great week, have a lovely weekend, enjoy the weather, which actually I've brought back from Cold Food for you, so, you know, be pleased about that, okay? Bye!